Yes, if I can please ask you to open your cameras. Sankai also.
Mine's on.
Is it? We don't see you. Okay, the rest of you guys, please your cameras on. Wei Shen, Clarence, Mi Wong, Linus, Max, Ruchi. Nicholas says he has a problem with his camera. Okay.
I could switch on my camera, but
For what?
it's not showing myself.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's okay. So first question, who has done the homework from last week? You were supposed to finish unit 5 from the review page. So I want you to give me thumbs up or any reaction for that matter. So I can see, okay, Nicholas has homework. Linus, EJ, good. And the rest of you? Ruichi, do you have homework? You don't have homework. Wei Shen, do you have homework?
No.
No. Okay. Clarence, do you have homework? Oh, wow. You're not taking this, guys, seriously. I do appreciate those of you who've done the homework. We will check it out for you. For the rest of you, I'm so sorry to say this, guys, but this is what we can do. I cannot give you extra time now to do your homework because that was for homework. That wasn't for doing it now. And you do already know that the book has 14 units and usually it goes a unit per month. We're not going to have time just to be in one spot all the time and doing the same exercises over and over again. Okay, that's not the goal here. As today we have a couple of things we need to cover. So we will start right away with the homework. Okay, let's go like this. So I only have 3 students to work the homework with. I mean, this is ridiculous, honestly. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and we will start from there. Hi, Angel, do you have homework? Yes, okay, so 4 students have homework. The rest of you, you just don't feel like you want to do it. It is up to you.
I also did it.
Did you, Max? I didn't see you raise your hand.
I did. Oh, sorry. I think I pressed the thumbs up.
Did you? Okay, all right, good, perfect. So 5 students did the homework. Okay, there is a progress. Let's start with the first one. Sankai, you did it as well. Oh, okay. Well, I apologize in that case, but you probably didn't hear me when I said, give me thumbs up, raise your hand, anything, because I want to know who has done the homework. In that case, I have more students to work with. Nice. All right, let's start with the first part. What happened with my screen now? Oh, here it is. All right, let's start with number 1. Sankai, would you like to start first, please?
It's getting harder. It's getting harder for students to
What do you have?
get over.
Okay. Anybody else? Mithul, thank you, Mithul. Angel, yes, that's the correct answer. Get away with. Get away with. What I want you to do now is, obviously, those of you who've done the homework, please don't erase your answers, but just cross them and write the correct answer. At the end, I want to see how many mistakes you have, okay? So please do that. Don't delete it. Don't erase your answers.
Okay,
Also,
so
I'm going
that's
to-
one wrong.
Get away with. I will write it down over here. EJ, can you go 2, 3, and 4, please?
Our science teacher is also she has put off back at work.
What did you use, sweetie? Put off.
Yeah, put off.
Put off. And what is the second one?
Gotten over.
Okay, Angel has different answers. How about the rest of you? What do you have? Okay, put off. We can put here put off. She has put off. Okay, and then you have get over, but we're gonna need in the past tense. So put off our test until she has got over her infection. So got over. Okay, how about number 3?
Teacher, on number 2, the first one I put 2 put off.
Works.
What do you mean?
Put a 2 in front of the put off.
She has to put off. You mean to put off?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Eh.
She has put off our test until, so it happened, it's done. It's not going to do it. EJ, number 3, please.
Works has because he wants to live up to his parents' ambitions for him.
Perfect, live up to.
When I look back to when
Yep.
I first started secondary school, I realized that I didn't expect to enjoy studying chemistry, but it has turned out to be quite interesting.
Turned out very well, good job. Okay. Sankai, can you tell us number 5, what do you have?
When my teacher point out my essay, she
Object.
I'm not sure the answer for this.
I put when my teacher handed back my essay, she pointed out that I hadn't answered the question exactly.
That's the correct answer.
Oh,
That
okay.
is the correct answer. Well done. So handed back. Handed. Okay, so we got handed back. She pointed out. Pointed out. Okay, cool. Let's go with the second exercise. Max, can you read it for us?
Haha, Mario from the game Mario is thinking of taking driving lessons to learn how to drive.
To learn how to drive, okay?
Haha, Mario. Yahoo.
Keep reading, please.
Ludmila wants to study biology at university. Sven is teaching me how to ski.
Sven is teaching.
Yes. If you join this club, you will get to know people from all over the world.
Good to know. Okay. 5.
You should attend lessons every day if you want to get high marks.
Okay, good.
Said, I don't know how to say that, decided to take part in the debate on human rights.
Excellent. Okay. Make sure, guys, you're having these answers because I'm gonna move the page so you won't be able to see the answers. So I'm giving you like 20 seconds, maybe. Okay. Let's clear it. Let's go to the next part. We're having exercise 3. You need to change the second sentence so it will make sense with the first one. Angel, would you like to start first, please? Angel. Is your microphone working? No, it's not working. Okay, let me write it down. So, okay, harder. If he worked harder, my camera is switching off because it says that I have, my internet is going down. So let's see if it's stabilized. I hope you can hear me though. If he worked harder, he would, pay attention guys, only you need a comma here. He would pass the test. Can I write harder enough? Not really. You can say harder, but you already have if he worked, so you have condition over here. So in that case, you cannot say harder enough. Okay, Angel, the next one as well, please. Number 2. Studying abroad will make you more independent. If you study abroad, you will become, okay. Guys, pay attention, you need to put a comma as well. So let's write it correctly. So if you study abroad, comma, you will become more independent. Make sure you're having these sensors because we're going to go to the other side. So harder he would and study abroad, you will become. Another account, let me see. Which one do we switch it off, Angel? The camera or without? Without camera, right? With the camera on. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I can do. Okay, I'm having an issue at the moment, so I cannot do that, but I'll do it in a second. Okay, let's go with the next part. Can I write study abroad? You will be. If you study abroad, you will be more independent. But you have to use become. EJ, you have to use become. Yes, that's fine. All right, let's go with the next part. A couple of other sentences over here. Okay, number 3, Mithu.
Number 3, right?
Yes, please.
If Sandra didn't want to meet other students, she wouldn't attend lessons.
She wouldn't attend. Very well. Good. She wouldn't attend. She wouldn't attend. Very well. Mithul, the next one as well, please. Number 4.
This is one of the questions I
don't have it,
skipped
okay.
because I didn't
It's
know what to
fine.
do with
No worries. It's okay. Linus, what do you have number 4?
If you look after the book, you can borrow it.
Perfect. Very well. If you look after the book or after my book, you can borrow it. Very well. Linus, number 5, please.
If I know you, I will tell you.
If I know you, I will tell you. Okay. Anybody else has something different here?
I put if I knew the answer, I would tell you.
Yes, that's good. I like this one better. If I knew the answer, we need a comma, definitely. I would. Good. Linus, number 6.
If he's not so tired, he'd be more enthusiastic.
If he's not. How about if he wasn't? If he wasn't so tired, he'd be more enthusiastic. So that's fine. If he wasn't so tired. Okay, cool. Make sure, guys, you're having the answers. Oh, wasn't is misspelled. I'm sorry. I just realized. Okay, let me fix that. If he wasn't so tired. All right, let's clear this up. And going for the word formation, the most favorite exercise. Let's start from the beginning. Max.
However, exams often wait from like it is sometimes or despite the however exam.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything. However,
No, do I start from the it is sometimes or do I start from the however?
well, it will be ideal if you start from the beginning, but it's up to you.
Okay. It is sometimes said that your school days are the happiest days of your life, and people often feel that this should be a period of enjoyment. However, exams often affect students' happiness, and many students express a preference for alternative methods of assessment, where the work they do
Preference.
throughout preference. That's what I wrote.
That's fine, yeah.
Where the work they do throughout the year counts towards their final mark.
Thank you. Number 2, EJ.
They said that exams test short-term memory and knowledge, which is forgotten immediately after the exam.
Thank you. Knowledge. Nicholas?
Also, assessing coursework as part of the final mark changes students' behavior, making them more responsible about studying.
Thank you. Behavior. Good. Sankai, 4.
However, who preferred final examination, saying that in comparison, they only have to work hard for 2 months a year, and so they have more time for their leisure.
Good. Thank you.
So they have more time for their leisure activity.
Perfect. Good job. Activity. Activities. Okay. Angel, 6. Assistance. Thank you. Assistance. Mithul 7.
This is the one I didn't do, but I can try. Is it measurement?
Yes, it's
Gosh.
measurement. Good job. Measurement. And the last one, Max.
Of how hard they have worked or of their real ability in the subject they're studying.
Good job. Ability. Okay, interesting. Now, I want to see, please react each one of you. How many of you had everything correct? Everything. None.
Which part?
Okay.
Just this part?
No, the whole page.
Oh, the whole thing, then no. I got
Abilities.
like 2 parts all correct though.
Just 1 second. EJ says, can I write abilities? You mean for the last sentence, right? Let's take a look. So it is not an accurate measurement on how hard they have worked or their real ability. No, I don't think we can use plural because now we're generalizing. Usually when we say ability, do you have any abilities, right? It goes with plural. I don't think it's actually incorrect. Real, hold on. Abilities in the subject they're studying. Yeah, I think you can. Yes, you can, definitely. Yes. So guys, if you have ability or abilities for the last one, both answers should be fine. Okay, so none of you have everything correct. How many of you have maybe up to 3 mistakes?
Me.
Angel, Max, good. How many of you have 4 or 5 mistakes? Nicholas, okay. Mithul as well, okay. Linus, how many mistakes you have?
I don't know.
You didn't check?
No.
Oh no, okay. All right, guys, well done. Thank you very much for doing the homework. We will do a little bit of quiz now. So I'm going to share a link with you and I would like each one of you to join. Let's take a look. Okay, let's check a little bit of grammar. So you will have 20 questions. We're going to start with this one, see how it goes for us. I will send you the link. Each one of you needs to join. Okay, so sending you the links. Oh, Mithul, you have 3 mistakes. Okay, thank you. I didn't see that.
Oh no, it's a quiz.
Yes, it's a quiz. What's wrong with the quiz?
The enemy quiz is approaching. My worst fear.
Now it should be fine. In the WhatsApp group, yes, I'll send it in the WhatsApp group as well. So each one of you, please log in. All right, let me see just how many students are here. So we can see, okay, I got 14 minus 2, 12. So 12 students should log in. Eight. Oh, EJ is lagging, okay. Guys, if you're lagging, switch off your camera because it does that. I don't know, I received the message to switch off my camera. So if that helps, please do. Okay, there are 11 students, 1 is missing. But I don't know who. So EJ is here. Okay, let's start. I'll stop the music. Be careful with the questions. Let's see who is going to have the best score. Someone is lagging over here. I can see the last one. Don't know who is that. Read the questions carefully. The past tense is tricky, so you have to be careful with that. Okay, most of them are good answers, you can see. Okay, 7 are done. Good job. So we're going to see who is in the top 5 list. Eight are done. Okay. I think the questions are not that difficult. They're a little bit tricky though. You have to think twice before you do, but okay, I can see most of you are giving good answers. So that's good. You can recognize them. That's amazing. Good one. 11, so we need one more, but let me see if that one is actually even moving. That one is lagging, so we're gonna end it up. Yes. Let's see what we've done. Linus, EJ, and Mithu. Well done, Mithu. Good job. Okay. All right, interesting. Let's just see the results to see how many mistakes you have. Mithu, you have everything correct. Well done. And EJ and Linus as well. Good. Angel has one mistake. Oh, who is this? Mi Wong, she doesn't have mistake, but I think she was a little bit too slow. That's why. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. Let me just see which one I choose. Do we go with this one? Yeah, I'll go with this one. Okay, I'm sending you the link. I think you can just go like and write the code. Okay, here is the link. I'll also send it in the WhatsApp if it's easy for someone to go there. And the pass. Someone didn't take participation into the quiz previously. I don't know who is that. Okay, 7 students. Eight. The 9. I need 3 more. 10. Two more, guys. Who is missing? Clarence is missing. Clarence, are you joining us? Okay, I don't know who is that. It doesn't even respond to me, so I'm gonna start it. It's not fair for the others. I think the questions are easy. I thought it was much easier, but I can see it's not really. Or maybe it's just easy for me. So for some answers, if you're not really sure, can you please try to pronounce, try to put each of the words within the sentence and see how it sounds, if you really cannot figure out. Because most of them you've heard them, like if you watch some TV or maybe like you read something. Sometimes if you're not sure about the correct answer, try with your pronunciation and see how it sounds. Does it sound natural or not? Oftentimes it does help. Eleven students are done. Let me just see who is the last one. Maybe we're just waiting it. Okay, someone is still playing. Okay. So we're just gonna wait for a minute so they can finish. All right, good. Let's see. Mithul, Ruichi, and Linus is the first one. Well done. Good job. Let's just see the score, the answers. Okay. Okay, Linus, you have 2 mistakes. No, 3. Ruichi, you have 1 mistake, but you were a little bit slower, probably. And Mithul, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mistakes. Okay. Let's just see. Okay, how about this question? It is very important that you here on time for the meeting tomorrow. What, nobody knows now the answer? Okay, let's take a look. Better and better. Okay, this is the first question. You can see the answers here, but I think you can also see them when you finish the test, the quiz, sorry. Okay, I was just checking. It is very important that you are here on time, most of you, that you will be here on time. That you be here on time, only 2 students. Okay. Now I understand where it comes this confusion, because when we speak, so that's the thing, when we speak, a lot of things we can use, pretty much a lot of them, but when we don't, when we actually need to write it as in written English, is a little bit different. Okay, guys, well done with this. I really appreciate it. I can say you did quite a good job. For a moment, we're going to go back to our book. We're going to do 2 quick exercises, and then you're going to have a break. So if you can please open your books on page 68, we're having countable and uncountable nouns. There are certain nouns in English that do not have plural. For example, the first sentence, could you please send me some informations about the job? Information is a wrong over here, is a mistake, because information can only be in singular. Why? Because the word on its own, information, it doesn't say that you need to say one word, right? Because it's an information, could be one sentence with a lot of dates inside. So information is the singular word over here, which means that it's not going to be in plural. How about number 2, Nicholas? Each sentence has a mistake. Do you see the mistake here?
I didn't.
Pardon? The
Yeah,
mistake is something with advice. Something with advice. What happened with my mouse? Doesn't want to work now. Okay. So there's something with advice, but what is that? Any, pardon? Anybody, guys?
The and in front, the and,
Okay, what's wrong with that?
it shouldn't be there.
Or maybe something else we should add. The, not just the. Probably you have heard about the phrase, a piece of advice, a bit of advice, some advice. Have you heard that before? A piece of advice. I hope you don't mind if I give you a piece of advice about how to apply for the job. A piece of advice. Or you can also say some advice. Some is also correct. How about number 3? She's just found a work as an ambulance driver. Where's the mistake? Paramedic? No, that's okay.
Is it work?
What's wrong with work?
Should it be job?
Yeah, maybe, but that's not the mistake. It's the article. She's just found work as an ambulance driver. Why do we remove it? Because we already know. So we're having 2 types of articles in English, definite and indefinite. When it's definite, we have the T-H-E, right? So when we say the ambulance, we specifically know which ambulance we're talking about, right? But in this case, we're giving a little bit more information about the driver, ambulance driver. So we know what kind of driver it is, right? So we don't really need the article because basically ambulance is changing the article. Does that make sense? She has just found work as an ambulance driver. Let's see number 4. Public transport is still the best way to get around the city. Where is our mistake here? Or maybe it's correct. This is correct. Yes, number 4 is correct. Number 5, the hotel also provides accommodations for its employees. Accommodation, very well, Nicholas. Thank you. So accommodation does not go in plural. Number 6, congratulations. The news about your job is very good. Is this good? Some of you say is, needs to be are. No, this one is fine. This one is okay. Because the news, guys, can you say new without S? No. So the news about your job is very good. And I know by logic, you're going to say, yes, but news is in plural. Therefore, I need to have plural. Yes, but this is an exception because the news cannot be singular. So remember that. The news is. Do you have any news? The news is that, because news on its own, it's plural. Remember that, okay? That's an exception. Number 7, he works in a shop selling furnitures. Where is the mistake here? Nope. It's the noun. Furniture doesn't go with plural because, again, furniture on its own, it's already plural. We don't have any furniture, which means what comes in furniture? Desk, table, wardrobe, and so on. So furniture is always singular. Remember this as well. Yes, number 6 is correct. Yes, sorry, I didn't say that. Yes, number 6 is correct. Sorry. Number 8, sorry to hear about the accident. Did it do many damages? Cause any? Nope. Damage is one of the mistakes, yes. So we're going to remove damages. But damages, let's talk about it. Is it countable or uncountable? Much, exactly. Well done. So we're going to change many into much. Maybe I should write it down over here. Much damage. Okay, damage is also in singular. Remember this. Guys, for this type of words, I would advise you to write them down on in your notebook on a piece of paper, because most likely you will make a mistake with this. By logic, you're going to think, okay, I have to use plural over here, so I'm going to put S, but it's not the case. And especially information. I've heard this so many times. Can you give me more information? It's not informations, it's information. Number 9, unfortunately, we arrived at the airport terminal. We couldn't find our luggages. Is it luggage? Yes, definitely luggage is the correct answer. So we're just going to cross it. Luggage does not go in plural as well. And my internet is rubbish. I need to restart my connection. Everyone loves the brand because they play such fantastic music. Where is the mistake over here? Yes, music, it goes in singular because music cannot be said. Okay, very quickly, let's do this exercise so I wouldn't have to move my screen. Can you give, I'll start with Mithu.
The first one,
Yes, please.
can I give you a piece of advice?
A piece of advice. Yeah, good. So we're putting here piece. Ruichi, number 2.
During the storm, quite a large number of trees were blown down.
Thank you. Number. Clarence, number 3.
Have you brought that amount of equipment I asked for, the amplifier, I mean?
Amount. Are you sure it's amount?
Oh, sorry, number. Wait.
Number 3, but it refers to equipment, so it's a part.
Have you brought down that piece of equipment I asked for, the amplifier, I mean?
Piece of equipment is okay, yes. Piece of equipment, we can say that. Okay, Shishan, the next one for you. Also, if you have bit here, should do bit as well.
I have just been given a great deal of news. No.
Nope.
Great piece of news.
Piece of news, bit of news. Yes, we can use this one. So piece and bit of news. Okay, Sankai, number 5, please.
Sir put a great number of effort into organizing the party.
Think again.
Great amount of effort.
One more time.
Sir put a great amount of effort into organizing the party.
It's not amount. As I said, it's not amount, it's something else. Yes, Angel. Can you say
Bit-
great deal?
Great deal.
Can you say it? Seb put a great deal of effort into organizing the party. Can we say that?
Sure. Seb put a great deal of effort into
Organizing the party. So deal
Of-
will be, yeah, deal will be fine. And the last one, Linus, number 6.
There were a large number of guests at the party, judging by the amount of food that was eaten.
Yeah, perfect. So we have number and amount. All right. Okay, excellent. Well done. Good. Make sure, guys, you're having these sensors, and I will give you a short break before we continue. We're going to do a little bit of writing today and just a couple of exercises underneath. So use your break, 5 to 7 minutes. Be back and we will continue. Okay, guys, we can come back. Okay, so we will continue with the next exercise where we need to see which nouns are countable, which nouns are uncountable. This is like a common mistake. So let's say with the first one, we can see accommodation, hotel, luggage, suitcase, scenery. The uncountable nouns in this list are accommodation, luggage, and scenery. If you remember within the previous exercise, we had luggage, suitcases, because the luggage, not necessarily you can count because it's a luggage, right? But when it comes to suitcase, yes, you can. Okay, so I will give you 2 minutes to do this exercise to see which one are uncountable nouns. And then we can read them. Okay, let's check it out. Who should I start with? I'll start with Ruichi. Number 2, please. Which nouns are uncountable?
Advice, information, knowledge, suggestion.
Okay, advice, information, knowledge, and news. Suggestion, can you count it? I think you can. Okay, number 3, Max. Max, you're not here. Mithul.
The second one.
3.
I mean the third. Okay. Damage
Yep.
and bus. I'm not sure about
Yes.
bus.
You can say buses.
Oh yeah.
How about transport?
Transports.
Can you say
Oh, yeah,
transport?
transport can.
You can say transports.
Just damage.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else think something different? Transport is also an uncountable noun. Okay, number 4, Mi Wong, bed and furniture.
Furniture.
Furniture, thank you. Wei Shen, dish, food, meal. Which one is uncountable?
Food.
Food, thank you. Xian, sorry, Xian, Shishan. Number 6, Homework, job, service, task, or work. Can you say homeworks? Homework, okay. Can you say jobs?
Job, service,
I'm sorry, sweetie, I didn't hear you. Which ones are uncountable?
service,
But you can say services.
service, work,
Work is singular. Yes, it's an uncountable noun. Okay. Number 7, equipment or tool. Clarence. Can you say equipments?
Equipment. No.
No. Can you say tools?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Number 8, Sankai.
Instrument.
Instrument, can you say instruments?
Instrument.
You think instrument is an uncountable noun?
Oh no.
Music.
Music.
Music, we cannot say musics, but we can say instruments. All right, good.
How about service?
We can say services. We can. It goes with plural. We can say tasks, jobs, services as well. So it does go in plural as well. Okay, let's take a look the next exercise, because this one is very important to realize when and how do we use the articles. As I said, in English, we have article a and un, which are undefinite article, and we particularly know what we're talking about. We're using the definite article d. You are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences, and you also have that many definitions basically to connect them. So let's take a look. So the first one is already taken. It says, when I was just 16, my father bought an old guest house. It says B. And old, okay? It says, a and un are used with singular countable nouns mentioned for the first time. Okay, so this is taken, 1B. I will give you a minute, 2 minutes maybe, to go through these sentences, read them up, see how you can link them. We will check them out and we will continue. So if we go with the second one, my father bought an old guest house in the village where we lived. So we're looking for the article D. C, yes, that's the correct answer. Okay, so let's take a look. So my father bought an old house in the village where we lived, and we say C is the correct answer. D is used when it's clear who or what we are referring to from the context. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. At the early stages of the hotel, he experimented with everything. How about the rest of you? It's only EJ that is replying. That's correct, EJ, by the way. Mi Wong, what do you think for the third sentence? F, yes. D is used with things mentioned before. All right, let's see the next one. But my dad had a vision of what guests would like to see. Linus, what do you think? We don't have any article over here.
D.
D. No article is used when talking in general and in plural. Good. Okay, next one. I'm gonna go with green. The most important thing was work. Max. I made a mistake over here. Max, what do you think about this one? The most important thing was work. So we're talking about the article D, definite article. Wei Shen?
E.
Look at this, the most important thing. Most important. We can change most and we can say more important. So what do we do with this adjective?
No article is using.
Sorry, sweetie, you say A. No, it's not A, it's E. D is used with superlative adjectives and adverbs. The most important thing, right? So let's say if we're having a regular adjective like big, it will become bigger, right? But because this is an irregular adjective, we're not going to use ER or EST. We're just going to change most and more at the front. Okay, and obviously the last one we have is the most important thing was work. No article is used when using uncountable nouns in singular. So I do expect, guys, this for you to be a little bit challenging. Sometimes it is for us as well, to be honest. Like sometimes I really need to think, okay, do I put the article here? And when I put the article, let's say if I'm writing something, when I reread it, I remove it. So it does happen a little bit of confusion over here. I understand that. I support you with that. But let's make sure you know the rules. So I just colored them. If it's easy for you to write them down, that's fine. If it's easy for you to take a picture of them and just practice with them, that's fine also too. It's up to you. I leave that to you. All right, well done. Good job with that. let's get going. All right, I'm going to go over here. Now you have the rules, all the rules, but you're having an exercise. You need to use a, the, or no article whatsoever in the gaps over there. Let's do this for 2-3 minutes and we will check out the meaning. Check out the sentences, not the meaning, sorry. Are you ready? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Angel, the first one for you, please. I know you're going to text me, so I have to open the chat box here as well. It was the first time. Are you sure? I was just 18 and it was the first time. The first time. The first time I had worked in, it's an O. Is it a vowel or consonant? Aha, okay, wrong answer. In an office. Okay, Wei Shen, how about number 3?
It was a summer holiday.
A summer holiday. Okay. EJ, what do you think?
I put the.
The is the correct answer. Okay, EJ, number 4.
I just finished school.
Nothing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, number 5, Linus.
I thought it would be a good way of earning.
A good way of earning. And after that, 6?
A bit of money.
A bit of money. Yep. And 7?
Before I went to nothing.
Good. And 8?
In the autumn.
In the autumn. Well done. In the autumn. Okay. Meetful number 9, please.
I spent most of the day keying.
Okay. 10?
What's keying even mean actually?
We'll talk about it in a second.
I didn't do this one because I have no idea what keening means. So is it nothing?
Yes,
It's
number 10 is nothing. Yep. Nicholas? Although I found not the job. We're specifying it. So I found the job rather boring. I earned. What is the last one? Are you saying for the last one? Okay. All right. I earned a good salary. Okay, so I was just 18 and it was the first time I had worked in an office. It was the summer holidays and I had just finished school. I thought it would be a good way of earning a bit of money before I went to university in the autumn. I spent most of the day keying information. Keying information? What does that mean? Placing them, putting the information where they should be. Let's say if you have the documents, maybe you have some papers like in a book, you have to maybe write them down in a computer. So you're keying the information. Keying information into the company's database. Although I found the job rather boring, I earned a good salary. So guys, make sure that you're having the rules before. Of course, you're going to need them quite often. So it is what it is. So you have to practice with them. Make sure you're having them for now so it can become a practice. And after that, it will be easy for you also. Next exercise is also about articles. It says correct the mistakes in these sentences. Some sentences contain more than one mistake. So for example, the first one. Have you heard a latest news about Bayern Munich in the Champions League? The mistake over here is because we need the latest news. Okay, good. So the latest news. Just gonna put it over here on the side. Ruichi, can you try number 2, please?
I bought my first motorcycle at the age of 16.
Perfect. So my is the mistake. You need to put, what did I do? You need to put the as well over here. So D. Okay, number 3. Mithu?
I'm hoping to visit your town the next year. Is it your? Is it your?
No.
The article, right?
The article. Yes, we don't need the
The
article. Good, thank you. Max, next one for you. Number 4. Maybe it's correct. Max is not here. Mi Wong? Number 4, yes. What do you have number 4? On the internet, very well. On the internet, good, thank you. Wei Chen, you're next.
My mom had difficult parking in city center on Saturday. In the city.
In the city, yeah, thank you. Clarence, next one for you, please. Number 6. Not here, Shishan. I didn't hear anything. Linus, do you want to try?
I think that bicycles are the most effective means of transport.
Perfect, the most effective, very well. EJ, next one for you, please. Number 7. Yes, so we're going to remove the, we're going to put M with a capital letter and will be money can cost. Very well, thank you. Clarence, are you here? No. Sankai, next one for you, please. Number 9, no, sorry, 8.
I really enjoy listening to the music. iPod, is it?
No.
I believe that iPod,
No, it's not the iPod. It's an extra article in the sentence.
yeah.
I really
needs to
enjoy
be-
listening to music, not to the music. If you say to the music, it means you're specifying, but look at this head. It says all sorts on my iPad. Number 9, Mithu.
Don't need the, right?
When I visit foreign cities, yes, perfect, thank you. Max, are you here? Number 10.
I'm having a wonderful time with my friends.
A wonderful time, very well. Angel, number 11. I've got plenty of spare time at this moment. So no, what's wrong with I've? No, that's not the one. It's an article. We don't need I've got plenty of spare time at this moment. Check out the rules again, please. And then we're having this moment we're going to remove this. We're going to say the, at the moment. You need the here. Excuse my writing. So we can have dinner, not we can have dinner together if you like. This is a little bit complicated sentence. So I've got plenty of spare time at the moment, because we're specifying, we're saying at the moment, we're removing so we can have dinner. Okay, so we can have dinner together if you like. And number 12, Mi Wong. What do we have, guys, for number 12? We can provide accommodation. Very well. So we remove on. We can provide accommodation for you in a comfortable hotel. Please make sure, guys, you're practicing the rules, learn the rules. It will be hard at first. Maybe you can like write the definition, the meaning, and then a couple of examples on the side. That will help you a lot. All right, let's keep going. We're having about 20 minutes to finish, so let's make it count. Next exercise is having, well, it's a blog, it's an article. A couple of words are missing in it. You're just gonna have to find which words are missing. A new summer program. You're having one example, but you have to find the rest of the sentences. So on the next exercise, you're having, on the next page, you're having a little bit of help over here. Maybe this could help. So take a look at this ones as well. Are you ready, guys? Yes, okay, let's start. I'll start with Ruichi again.
This summer, a group of 16-year-old students are taking part in a 3-week program designed to teach them new skills and
It's a verb. Get, yes,
Sure.
Angel. Get and get. And get them used to working with people they have never met before. Okay, number 2, Mithu.
Teacher, so I did something. I thought number 0 was 1 and 2 was 1 was 2, so I got confused and everything was wrong.
Okay. Nicholas, what do you have number 2?
If.
If. Good. If things go according to plan, in 2 years' time, nearly 1 in 6 teenagers will be involved in the program with the rest of you. It's only Angel that is texting me. D, thank you, EJ. Well done. D. Okay, with the eventual aim of offering it to Linus. What do you have number 4?
A young person.
Sorry, what do you have in front of young? He just says every, and I agree, it's every young person in the country. Max, what do you have number 5?
So far, our group has
far. Yep. Okay.
Do I continue?
Yes, please, you can.
Okay, so far our group has spent 2 weeks living away from home, many for the first time. Ha 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 ha. It's definitely not my first time, I swear. Maybe.
How about number 7, Max?
Initially on an outdoor course with activities such as rock climbing, rafting, and trekking, and then spending a week in self-catering accommodation where they are planning and setting up a volunteering project. Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Thank you very much. And let's finish it, Sankai. Sankai, do you have number 8?
At the moment, the students are putting the plans into action, not
only. Yes. Not only by cooking for themselves. Okay, Angel is asking me, can we use D for number 4? Let's take a look. Be involved in the program with the eventual aim of offering it to the young person. No, because it refers to all the people in the country. So we cannot say the young person. We can say the young person, but then we need to do some changes over here. Can I use make for question 1? in a 3-week program designed to teach them new skills and make them used to, yes, you can. Yeah, you can say make. Any other questions? No problem. Okay, all right, good. Of course, these are not the only words, guys, that they fit over here. Of course, you can say something else as well, but maybe slightly needs to be changed the sentence. So we need to pay attention to that as well. Okay, so unit 6 is all about writing a letter. So the letter over here that we're going to do actually, first we're going to read this one from Paolo to Rosie, and we're going to see what kind of information are included in this email. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's read it. I'm going to ask just one student to read it for us. EJ, can you please read it for us?
It is good to hear from you. In Spain, many students find part-time or casual work as waiters or kitchen workers in cafes or restaurants quite easily. Students usually do these sorts of jobs in the evenings, at weekends, or in the summer. Students who work have two main problems. First, it can be quite difficult for students to combine employment with the large amount of homework and studying for exam which they have to do. Second, although they have to work extremely hard, the jobs are often not well paid. On the other hand, the money is useful because it helps them to continue with their courses and have some pocket money. Finding a job is usually straightforward, especially if you live in a big city or in an area which is visited by tourists. Many places put an advertisement in the window saying that they are looking for staff. So we just walk in and ask to speak to the manager. For many people, this is the most effective way of finding a job because they will take you on immediately. I hope this helps and good luck with your project. Cheers, Pablo.
Okay, good. So what was this email about? What kind of information did it contain? Clarence?
Yes.
What kind of information did this email contain?
Student who find part-time or casual work as occupation.
So let's take a look at the beginning and the end of the email. Do you think the beginning is a good beginning?
It's normal.
Okay. Why do you think it's normal?
The words they use is quite easy to understand, and well, the structure is not too complicated.
Okay. Pros and cons for students finding a job. Very well, Angel. Yes, good. Okay, so this email contains basically the positive things and the negative things. What can happen if a student needs to find a job? Okay. So you know that the email will be optional for you. You can write it or you don't have to, right? So the essay is a must for you. And obviously you can choose if you want to go for the email or you want to write the article and so on. It's very much up to you. You have to feel comfortable with each of them. I don't know how you feel about this, but what you're going to have to do now, first of all, this exercise number 6, it has some spelling mistakes. And you do make some spelling mistakes, especially with a little bit complicated words. So let's find the spelling mistakes within these words. I think they're about 15 roughly. And then I'm going to give you the task that you're going to have to finish. So in the chat box, I'm going to send you a link. Just let me copy it well. What did I do? And I will send it in WhatsApp as well. That's one. Saturday, here it is. Okay. So for your homework, guys, I'm going to give you 2 tasks to do. The first one will be for you to write an email, which you're gonna basically have to do this email over here. I just put it in Padlet. I would really appreciate if each one of you finish the email. The email is very important because we can determine if this is a good thing for you, and maybe you should go writing an email when you're going to have the exam, or you should choose something else. Of course, you do have one example over here in the book. You can definitely follow this one. But let's see some of the points you need to make sure that you have them covered in your email. Underline the points you must deal with, which means if the project says, if the email says, I'm doing a project in college on people's first jobs, can you help me describing your first job or the first job of someone you know well? So you choose, okay? You don't have to do both of them. You choose. Either you're going to say about your first job. Now, I know you're going to say, I've never worked in my life. That's fine. You can make up a story. It's easy. Or the first job of someone you know well, or you can make up a story about someone, okay? Either way, it works. When you did it, what you learned from it, and any problems you had with it. So that will be the first part of your homework. However, the second part will be for you to finish Unit 6. So next week, we can check out the answers and we can check out the email. And after that, we can start with Unit 7. So that will be for your homework. I will post that in WhatsApp as well. Let me just see page. What page is this? 73. For homework. Okay, so please let's do that. Okay, I'm having a Padlet for you and page 73. I need to make notes because I'm gonna forget. And next week we will start Unit 7. Okay, let's take a look of the mistakes that you have. The spelling. So first we have accommodation. How about embarrassing? Is this correct or it's incorrect? Oh, you're texting me, sorry, you're texting. Double R, yes, and double S. Okay, perfect. Embarrassing, make sure you are putting double R here and double S as well. How about opportunity? What's wrong with opportunity? Double P. Good. Opportunity. I'm just going to put a dot over here so you will know that's a double. All right. How about comfortable? Yes, we need to change M into N. So it will be comfortable. Okay. How about convenient? Convenient is okay. How about grateful? Are you sure? Grateful, is it with an A? G-R-A-T-E. G-R-A-T-E. Grateful. Okay. How about believe? Believe is correct. How about environment? After O should be N. Yeah, good. How about necessary? Double S. Yep, good job. How about experience? Is correct. How about beginning? Double N. Yes. Thank you. How about communicate? Double M. Yeah, good job. How about excellent? Double L. Yep. Forward. We're missing R over here. Forward. Good. Prefer. 1F. Very well. Good job. Okay. Received. Yes, we're having typo over here. So it will be RECEI. So you just need to swap their places. How about recommend? Double M. Yes, we need double M. And how about which? We need H in between. Okay. All right, cool. So these are the correct spellings for these particular words. Sometimes you do make mistakes with them. Not, well, it's not ideal if you're making mistakes, right? So it's, but the more you practice with them, the easier it becomes. So I think you should do well. You should do well with them. Okay, let's make a recap today. So I had 6 students with homework. Thank you for that. Number 3, opportunities, double P, sweetie. Sorry, I didn't put it over here. PP, opportunity. Yeah, the other ones are okay. So we did 5 for 6 students. 6 students have homework. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Also, since I send the feedbacks to, probably your parents have read them, I'm noticing a little bit of changes. So maybe you had a chat with your parents, I don't know. But I do notice a little bit of difference in terms of your progress. I really appreciate that. Anyway, you're learning this for you. You're not learning for your parents. You're not learning this for me, right? So you're doing this for you. Well done. Well done. Good job today. Let's make sure we're going to write the letter. So if you think that you have too much to do for homework, let me know. I don't think it's too much because I think it's going to take maybe like 10 minutes to do the exercises from the book and probably about 15 minutes to do the letter. So I don't think you're going to have a lot of problems with that. But in case if you don't want to do both of them, just text me, let me know. Let me know in advance rather than 5 minutes before the class starts, okay? And next week we will continue. We will check out the answers for Unit 6 review. And we're going to read some of the letters you're going to write. And we're going to start Unit 7. Anyway, thank you very much for today. Awesome job. Today was a good class. Very productive, I would say. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I hope you're going to have a good weekend. And I'm seeing you next Saturday. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher.